What's up, internet? It's your host and artist Vic here for Stay Tuned Animation, and welcome to the season finale. Oh man, season 1 is coming to an end, but we're going out with a bang. That's right, today's episode is brought to you by DreamWorks Kung Fu Panda 2 in theaters now. So come on back and we'll show you how to draw your favorite Kung Fu Panda. You know him well. Po! Skadoosh! Alright, it's time to put those ninja drawing skills to the test. We're gonna draw Kung Fu Panda. Are you ready? Sounds like Poe's in, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with an underlining drawing with our colored pencil. Draw lightly, because again, we're gonna go over it with a darker regular pencil later on to make it look crisp and clean in HD, maybe even 3D. No, not really. Sorry to get your hopes up. Anyways, we're going to do a high kick pose. Put Poe in this super high kick pose. And let's go ahead and start laying out the head. It's a circle. He's made up of a lot of circles, from the ears to the eyes to the nose to the feet to the... I don't know. I thought that was a song for a second. I was going to make a hit. Anyways, remember laying out the eyes, and we're going to actually move down to the leg. I know you couldn't really see it in the first shot, but we're going to move down to the leg. He does have 2 legs, but when you're working on the bottom leg, you definitely want to tuck in that lower foot. It's going to be a little bit smaller. It'll look cool in the proportion, but this is what your drawing should be laid out to look like. Now that we're done with the underlining drawing, let's whip out that regular pencil and start defining those edges and making Poe come to life. Here we go. Now when you're drawing, remember, keep those edges rounded. Poe may be a well-trained ninja, but he is very cuddly, and in order to keep that cuddly type feel, you want to keep those edges rounded. Stay away from those sharp, hard edges.
It's called being awesome.
Now, he does kind of have a mask. Pandas have darker rings around their eyes, so we're going to create not only his eyeballs, but a rounder shape on the outside. And when you're working on his nose, keep that round. Remember, keep a lot of round shapes, keep them fluffy, and, you know, keep them cuddly. Keep them cuddly. Now, when you work on the mouth, his mouth is a little bit of a different design. It's not your typical smile. It does wrap around. He could do a lot of magic with his mouth. He puts a lot of food in his mouth. Seriously. Well, Poe, I'm just saying. You have been known to stick a few sushi rolls in your mouth. Let's be honest, a few dozen sushi rolls in your mouth at once.
No problem.
You are a master eater. Now, when you're working on the teeth, remember, keep them rounded. And that is the theme we're going to be moving on with the eyes to. It's going to be 3 circles, 1 for the outer rim of the eyeball, the pupil, and the reflection. Remember to make sure the reflection is on the same angle as each eyeball. You don't want lights coming from all over the place.
Just get this thing
going. It's not going to make sense. His look is very intense, and you can have one eyelid on the lower half of his left eyeball. Kind of squinted, kind of gives a cool effect, makes him look very intense. So we're going to be coloring in his rings around his eyes, but before you do that, you want to make sure that the eyeball, the shape of the eyeball, is pressed down pretty hard, and then lightly color in a gray around his eyeballs. That way it doesn't blend in too much and you can really see the definition. So definitely want to outline darker than what you end up coloring. You don't want to push down too hard when you're coloring. Poe is looking pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and move on to his upper kicking leg and his fist of fury. Yeah, definitely want to start moving on to his sandal. Now his sandal's kind of cool because it still is going to have a paw imprint as if he didn't have any shoes on. And it also has this mummy type wrapping around the edges of his ankle and shin. So we're going to show you different types of wrap. There's a specific example I saw from my reference drawing, but to be honest, you could really choose your own design and get creative with it, because every time he moves, the wrapping is going to be different. So feel free to get creative with the design, make your drawing unique. When you're working on the bottom sole of his sandal, though, it's the shape of a paw print, which is kind of cool. So he's always making a paw print, even though he's got shoes on. So put some detail into the wrapping, Kind of gives it a more realistic look versus just a real cartoony coloring book type look. And once again, when you're working on his hand, remember to keep it round. Even his nails. Yeah, the nails are normally sharp, but to keep the character cuddly and lovable, you want to keep his edges rounded, keep everything smooth, except on the outside, you might want to add a couple of different jagged lines to add some furry effect to it. Now it's time to work on the paw print, and this one's more in detail, so you definitely want to pay close attention to this part. But once you get it down, you know, I'll give you a high five. Poe, can I get a high five?
Jesus. All right, let's go.
Whew. You are strong for a panda. No, I don't want a bear hug. No bear hug, please. Okay, so now we're going to move on to his lower hand, which is in the shape of a fist. Honestly, I think he's smuggling some, you know, hot dogs in that fist or something. He's got to have some kind of food in there. Just saying. Once again, Poe, you are a master eater. Anyways, we're going to keep working. And if you take a look at your drawing, it's really coming to life and we're really close. But he's a little naked, so let's go ahead and put some shorts on him. His shorts are going to be stretching up and wrap around his stomach. To give it a cool depth of field, you want to wrap a little extra around his waist, giving it that little bit of a bevel look. It'll give it some depth of field and really give you some 3D perspective versus just a flat drawing. Something else that always helps that is shading as well, but simple dimensions on your drawing as far as beveling out the edges really helps make your character pop out. Now let's just finish his bottom foot and put that sandal on. It's got a little bit, I think he's not wearing Crocs. I think somebody should really Kung Fu Panda your face if you're wearing Crocs. I know they're comfortable, but geez, they are ugly. I'm just saying. Unless Crocs wants to sponsor our episode, then I love Crocs. Now that he is all laid out and designed well, let's start coloring in. But you notice that we have to do a lot of shading and we don't want to press down too lightly. So a little trick you can do, rub it in, massage Poe, and the lines will start to blend together and give a really nice shaded effect. You can use this with any drawing. It's a really easy and clean way to do some shading. So congratulations, ninjas. You have officially drawn Kung Fu Panda's Poe.
God, did you see that? I just was like, what?
Congratulations, guys. You guys made it through another tutorial. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are growing so much as artists, and thanks for joining us this first season. It's been great. One of the most popular drawing tutorial videos on the web, thanks to you guys. And since this one was brought to us by DreamWorks and nobody really suggested this particular character, we're gonna leave it up to you. The person with the most creative response in the comment sections down below will win this copy of Poe, the drawing itself. So here we go. Here is the question of the episode. If you were able to be any Kung Fu animal, which animal would you be and what would be your Kung Fu attack? The most creative answer left down below will win an autographed copy of Poe from this animation tutorial today and a chance to shine on the next episode on Season 2 of Stay Tuned Animation. And also be sure to check out the front page of my YouTube channel and vote for what you want Season 2 to be about. We have 3 options this time. Would you rather us do all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? You guys remember Mikey, Leo, Donatello, and Raphael. Maybe even a little Splinter. Or would you like anime? All the anime characters you could love and dream and hope for. I'll bring them to you because I know a lot of people love that anime. Not that kind of anime. Keep it clean, keep it classy. Or your choice number 3, all Disney and Pixar characters. You know, that's my favorite. You're gonna see the wall behind you. So if you guys want to put in your vote for Season 2 and take control of what we teach you and what I put out there, definitely go to the front page, youtube.com/iVickyJ, and leave a comment. If not, leave a suggestion on that little voting box thing. Not too sure what it's called. So that's it, guys. Season 1 is a wrap. Season 2 quickly on the way. But if you missed any episodes, the episodes are still up. Definitely go check them out. Links are after the videos to some of the most popular ones. And if you want a collection of them, they're coming soon to DVD. You can purchase them off of Amazon.com. They're going to be set up with all the tutorials you've seen online, including behind the scenes on how to make your own tutorials, and some bonus tutorials that you didn't see. Maybe a Sonic the Hedgehog, maybe a Tails. Who knows? You just got to check out the DVD. It's going to be on sale very soon, if it isn't already by the time you're watching this. So, yeah, nothing else left to say but stay tuned. See you next time, guys.